Hello students, welcome to Divine Public School e-learning platform. My name is Sarfraz Amal and today we are going to discuss chapter 9 which is app development. So let's start today's chapter. Today in this class we are going to discuss about the chapter number 9 of class 8 which is app development. So let's start today's chapter. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about introduction to apps, types of apps, classification of mobile apps, using of common apps, downloading and installing an apps from Google Play Store, developing your own app, and how to install Appy Pie app on your mobile. First of all, I will tell you the introduction of apps. So, app mean application. Okay, so apps enable us to do something specific, like you can paint, draw, read maps and barcodes, and also QR codes. Also you can take photos, watch videos, play games, etc. Whatever the things you want to do on your mobile phone, you can do by the help of the apps. Now the next thing is, apps are designed to work on different operating system used by the various devices. Like if you are using a Windows phone or a Windows operating system, you can use on that operating system. If you are using a Macintosh or a Apple operating system like iOS, you also can use there. So apps are everywhere and it is designed to work on different operating system. Now the next thing is, apps can be created for different OS like iOS, Android, etc. For the mobile version, it is having some different operating system, like Google has its own operating system like iOS, like Android. What next thing is, we can download several apps from Google Play Store on Android phone and Apple Store on iOS. If you have an Android phone, you can download the apps from Google Play Store, and if you have an Apple phone, you can download the apps from Apple Store on iOS operating system. Next thing is, we are going to discuss that types of apps. So there are three types of app are there. The first one is desktop app, the second is web apps, and the third one is mobile apps. Now desktop apps. So this app can be used on a desktop or a laptop. For example, word processor software like MS Word, OpenOffice and many other word processor software that we can use on a desktop app. Now spreadsheet apps. Spreadsheet is just like a database, or we can say flat based database like MS Excel. Or even smaller apps like paints or notepads is also can use on your personal computer, so that is known as the desktop apps. Now the next one is web apps. So web app require internet connection. So web applications require minimum device memory, as the application lies on the remote server. What is the remote server? If you are accessed from the another computer that is very far from your computer and it is connected with each other by the help of the internet, that is known as a remote server. Like Google Maps, instant messenger like WhatsApp, okay, like Pinterest, like LinkedIn, Facebook, all these apps is required to run on your mobile phone or a computer, is that internet connection. These app is known as web apps. Now the next one is mobile apps. So the mobile apps, these are run on smartphone or your tablets. So these are the mobiles app. It is work as a similar which is doing on a desktop, but very small, very concise manner. So it works on the mobile phone. It requires some webs also, and so if it is required web also, so it is known as a web apps. And if it will run on the computer or a desktop, it is called a desktop app. There are several softwares are available like desktop apps, web apps, mobile apps. The first app that we are going to discuss, that is photo editing software. In this software, it having some desktop apps, some web apps, and some mobile apps. The first we are going to discuss that desktop app. It contains Photoshop and Pixlr. So Photoshop is also a photo editing software and it runs on your desktop, okay, and a Pixlr is also a photo editing software which run on desktop. All the web apps. So for the photo editing software we need two apps like Pixlr and Sumo Paint. And Pixlr and Sumo Paint, those apps are required internet for editing photos. Now the mobile apps, for talking about mobile apps, there are two apps or more than two apps are available for photo editing in mobile app, like Photoshop Express. Adobe Photoshop Express is also a mobile app which is helpful for you to edit your photos, and another is mobile Pixlr, and many other also available apps are there for editing photo on your mobile phone. So that there are several mobile apps are available for photo editing. Now the next one is Facebook. Facebook is vast using social media site. It does not have any desktop app, but you can use on the browser because it is a web app, it is a website. It is just only a website. So the website, for using the website you can use any of the web browser. So for using Facebook on the desktop we can require a web browser. Okay, so www.facebook.com is a URL, you can say, and if you will write this URL on the URL address and just enter it, then you can see the Facebook. Okay, now we're talking about the mobile apps. We can find the mobile apps of this same site, and if you will just run it or install it, and if you will open, you can find the interface of the mobile version of Facebook you can find. Okay, now the next thing that I want to tell you, this is Office Suite. Okay, the Office Suite contain MS Office, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, MS Access, and many other Microsoft package that it contains. Okay, so it also having some desktop apps, okay, which having some word processing apps, some PowerPoint presentation apps, spreadsheet apps, database apps. Okay, now web apps, talking about web apps, there are Office Suites also there, like PowerPoint, spreadsheet, okay, and database. All the things we can find on Google Doc, but this Google Doc is required internet, so that is known as a web apps because it required internet. Now the next thing is Microsoft Office Mobile and Google Doc WPS. These are the apps which are using on the mobile app, so it is also Office Suite apps. Now the games are available on a desktop like Solitaire, Minesweeper, and many other games are available on a desktop. And web apps, which means an app which required internet. So there are several apps like PUBG, COD, etc. These are the apps are required internet. Okay, apps which using on the mobile apps like Temple Run, PUBG, COD. Okay, these are the apps are using for the playing games. Okay, and it requires also a internet. Okay, so the desktop app is also there we can use the same apps as we are using on the mobile app, the same app that we are using on the web browser, the same app that we are using a Solitaire app. Now the next thing is media player, and the media player is having some desktop apps, some web apps, some mobile apps. Like a desktop app that we are talking, if you want to hear music, we can just install VLC player or WMP. It means Windows Media Player. Now the talking about web app, there are several websites that are available, that in there you can hear or watch the video by the help of online streaming. So there are several apps, there are several websites are available that we can see or hear, we can see video, we can watch videos, or we can hear music online by the help of the online streaming. Now the next one is mobile apps. For you, for watching videos and for hearing music, we need MX player, VLC player on your mobile phone, so that it can work on the same thing. Okay, now so next software is maps. Okay, if you want to find the maps of any particular area, if you want to find out the maps of any particular country or any union territory or any place, if you want to search it, so you can see the maps on maps. So the desktop app is available, that is Google Map, you can find. And the web apps that we are talking, there is a URL, that maps.google.com. it is a URL you can find on the web browser. Okay, now the web apps is the same, that there is also apps available which is which having some maps like Google Maps. Okay, so Google Maps having desktop app as well as mobile app. We are going to classification of mobile app. The first app that we are talking about, which is native apps. So apps that are developed keeping the device specification in mind are known as a native app. Suppose that if you have a Bluetooth in your mobile phone, so it will run by the help of those app which is supported Bluetooth. Okay, if you're having a Wi-Fi is a physical device that is inserted in your mobile phone or your computer or or your laptop, so it will run according to your app. It will perform if there it is the physical feature available on it. If there it is not available, you cannot work on it. Okay, our next app is hybrid app. So hybrid, which mean two or more things combined together. Okay, if suppose that there is a feature of web apps and the native apps like it having some physical features in it like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPS. Okay, like hybrid apps, it having some both the things like web apps and the native apps like PUBG and Candy Crush. Because the game PUBG, which required your GPS, which required your internet communication, okay, which required your mic, okay, everything, the physical feature is also there available, because it requires some native apps also web internet communication. So internet connection and your physical features, or both the requirement are there for those app, is known as a hybrid app. Now you're getting. So common apps, there are several apps that we are going to discuss about. The first apps that we are going to discuss, that is educational app. Okay, so there are apps for all levels of learning. Apps not only help us to learn new concepts, but also show us what is being taught in the classroom. Many online study resources like Khan Academy, Byju's, as well as online study platform like edX and courses are now available via apps. So educational apps are very popular on the internet, so you can learn anywhere and everywhere. Okay, now the next thing is social networking. Okay, social media apps let you post images. If you want to post images, videos and other updates to your profile, which can be shared with anyone, you can connect with any across the globe easily via these apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Reddit, etc. There are several apps which is used as a social networking site, and social networking sites is helpful for sending images, videos and other updates to your profile. Now the next thing is entertainment app. Okay, the apps which make you entertain, those apps are known as the entertainment apps. If you want to listen music, if you want to watch movie, TV serials or watch sports, you can see the several entertainment apps like Hotstar, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Spotify, etc. These are called the entertainment apps. Okay, now the next one is banking and finance app. Okay, banks provides own apps. Suppose SBI Bank provide its app like Yono. Okay, many other apps. Okay, so that we can access bank service like OpenFD, pay bills, transfer money, digital wallet also available like Paytm, PhonePe, Google Pay. All these apps are known as a digital wallet, and these also work as a banking and finance sector. Okay, so it is very helpful for us. Now next one is money control. Okay, So if you know that there are the several stock exchange available around the globe and in our India. Okay, in India there is two types of stock exchange, like NSE and BSE, which is National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. Okay, both the stock exchange are available in the share market. Okay, if you want to see the share market and how much point is going up and how much point going down, you can see the result of your market by the help of Money Control app. Okay, the next one is e-commerce. Okay, if you want to buy or sell your goods or services using electronic means, you can use by the help of the e-commerce website, and these are the e-commerce website like Flipkart, Amazon, Snapdeal, etc. Now we are going to discuss about downloading and installing an app from Play Store. So how can we download and install an app from Play Store? So first of all, we go to the Play Store. It is available on your mobile phone. You can find this if you are using an Android phone, you can find the Play Store, and if you are using the Apple phone, you can find the Apple Store. So here I am talking about the Android app. You can find the Play Store on your mobile phone. Type the name of your app. If you have opened the Play Store, type the name of the app in the search box and you will see the relevant app. If you want to find the MS Word, that something apps are available. If you want to find the game app, okay, so you also can find on the search box, and you can see there are several apps are present on over there, and there you can find if there is a several relevant search available, you can find the install option. Tap on install option and the apps going to download, and if get download, if it had been download, so installation process going to active, and after the installation you can use those apps. Now moving ahead, we have just downloaded those apps, but do you have wondered that how those apps have been created? So if you want to create those apps, there is some requirement to developing of apps. To create an Android app, we need Android software development kit, which is called Android SDK, as well as you require some knowledge of Java, XML, HTML and CSS. Okay, and there are also several ideally the full form of ideally is integrated development environment. Okay, is also available like Android Studio, Eclipse, and there are several ideally also available which required for developing Android app. In spite of this, we can create apps by the help of web-based app development software like AppBar, AppyPie, AppYet, AppMaker, etc. There are several websites which is work on the web apps, which is work as a web apps, as we have discussed previously. Okay, and on that app we can just create Android apps. And we are going to create an app by the help of AppyPie website, and this website is also for making this apps is also for making an Android app with the help of this website. So how can we make any of the Android app by this website? So this website is www.appypie.com. So visit on the web browser, write it, and now if you want to make a quiz app, you just have to visit this website and just give the name of the app, like quiz I'm going to give, and now after that select your category. This quiz is a category of education, so you will select the education. Okay, now the next one is you have to select the design. For example, I'm choosing the matrix one. So there are several examples, there are several themes are there. You can go and visit on that app, and you can find several designs. Select, for example, I'm selecting that matrix, and after that add page, and just write your quiz. Okay, now add the question tab, and after that there is the action section, and you have to just manage quiz questions, like you want to add or edit the question, you can add by the help of the action section, and you also can add your answers. Now save it if you have saved. Now design customize, and there you can find the logo is there, and you can just suggest the logo of the particular app. and you can give the logo of the particular app. Now you can proceed to build your app, and after downloading your app, make the link of share, and there is also a QR code available. And also, if you want to create on your mobile phone, if there is your internet connections available on your mobile phone, and you can download the Play Store. If you have a Play Store, you can go and write on the search box like AppyPie, and there you can find the AppyPie apps. On that app you also can create your own apps. Okay, so that's how. So this is how you can create your own apps. And now, so students, that's all about today's chapter. In this chapter, we have discussed about types of software like desktop app, web apps and mobile apps. And also we have created a one app which is of quiz in AppyPie. So we will meet you in the next class. Thank you.